Hi everyone, and welcome to another creative coding video. We're going to keep going with Punctual and experimenting with that for a bit, seeing what we can do, play around with. Yeah, so let's just get to it. So last time we were playing with pictures. This time I think I want to spend more time trying out the actual more of the actual kind of drawing shapes, I guess. And to do that, let's see, what would work? I'm trying to think of how I would draw a lot of things. Let's just try, let me see. There are things to draw, rectangles, lines. Yeah, let's try playing with eyeline, which is basically infinite lines. Okay, so sure. Let me see, eyeline of, so it's like x, the first x and y coordinate and the second x and y coordinate. So let's just, oh goodness, I don't know. Let's just do something like 2, 2, and so we're giving oscillators, so it's not like static. Although we could like make 1 point static just to see how that looks. And yeah, sure. So let's put that at the top because we can. Okay, and for the width, let's say, let's make it real narrow, and so let's just have that go to video. Okay. So you can kind of see this line bouncing around. That's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, okay, that's more like it. And so now, how do I set the color? That's something that I think I don't actually that's something I think I don't actually understand yet. Well, I guess, so if I understand the idea of how punctual works, I think I should be able to do something like just multiply by some kind of like 3-channel thing, and I think that would work. Let's try it out by just doing multiplying by 1, 1, 1. So that should just give us white. Yeah, it doesn't appear to have changed anything. Okay, well let's. So I think this is by default RGB mode. So that this would then be just the red and the green without the blue. Okay. Okay, so that is all I have to do. In that case, maybe let's have like some kind of like really slow period. 0.05, and then I don't really know. Just trying. I wonder if is the color changing at all? Is that just too slow a period? Yeah, the problem is that those are going to be like in sync with each other, so let's just put them at 2 different, like, oh, okay. So that is doing what we would hope. And let's have it like kind of fade out. We're doing unipolar. Okay, so unipolar takes something that goes from -1 to 1 and then multiplies it out. Also, let's make that another sign. Okay, and so let's do unipolar of what's the noise thing? Because I know there is a randomness. Just RND. Okay. So this should cause it to kind of like fade in and out. Because if we're just multiplying by like a number, it should be the equivalent of doing multiplying by 3 numbers. So okay, so now we're getting something that's like we can see it's fading. Okay, now I'm going to steal something that's not documented, but it's actually in the it's in the example when you first load Punctual, and that's this feedback parameter. It's like I said, it's not in the documentation, but it seems to be like a thing that controls how much the image from the previous frame is on the screen. And so if we use that, we should be able to get like a trailing effect. Because like I said, this is what happens in the example that's there when you first open the standalone version of Punctual. Okay. Yeah, so that gives sort of these trailing lines like one would hope. And then if we turn it up to like 99, yeah, okay. So that means stuff stays on the screen for a really long time. And you can see the parts where it's just black for a second there. Okay. And what happens if I do like this? If I put randomness there too, what's that going to do? Yeah, I feel like it's changing the value too much for that to actually be interesting. However, if I did sine of 0.01, I bet there'll be a chunk of time where it's very small, and then there'll be a chunk of time where it's like just stays on the screen. Maybe let's just wait a second and see if it actually starts to trail, or if putting continuous values into this parameter doesn't really work. Maybe it just doesn't work. Okay. Or at least not in an interesting way. Okay. What else can we try? Okay, so we can do lines, right? But then we can also let's try something weird. Again, I'm mostly making a lot of this up because I'm still learning Punctual. So let's make L a variable. And we'll do, and what happens if we multiply L by L? Yeah, let's see. Okay, that's doing something different, but I'm not entirely sure how to describe what it is. Let's do something weird. I do 1 minus L, then I think now let's do something else kind of doofy. Let's do 1 minus L times, let's say another triangle wave. Let's see what that does. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I won't do that again. Alright, let's try that again. Except, without the addition this time. So yeah, we can do stuff like that with lines, and then we can also, let me see, let's make a circle. Oh my goodness, what should we have the circle do? Maybe the... Okay, let's make the circle at the origin, and then let's make its size 0.3 plus I low, and I low is the input, and I think it should be listening to the microphone right now, because I have this Chrome window set up to be pulling in from the mic. And then let's multiply these two together, and then so the radius of the lines should be dependent. Okay. So, does this section here, let me take away this unipolar random. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if it's actually responding. It might not be. In which case, shoot. Maybe I needed to do something to give this more... Well, it thinks it's accessing my microphone. And, but it's definitely not acting like I'm accessing my microphone. Well, another thing I'm going to try quick is just, okay, so that is the circle. Then, let's just do low, and then let's also have, let's do something weird. Trying to figure out if this works, if giving a sign, trying to remember if giving sign multiple arguments plays multiple notes at once or not. Get to the center, and let's apply a low pass filter, which I think is just LPF. And then does LPF take an argument? Yes, it does. Takes the frequency, so let's do 100, and then I do another sine wave, I guess. Let's see if this works. So let me make sure the system sound is down. And why is it saying it's expecting an action? Usually that just means a syntax error of some kind, so nope. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. So that's one. I did something wrong on this line. Oh wait, is it just one? No. Oh, I think I'm mixing an argument on LPF. Specified filter. Okay, let me. Okay. And I need to fix that now. So we can kind of hear it fading in and out. So one thing that occurs to me, I might not do it this time, but something I should practice for next time is I think the way this works, we should be able to, there's a step function, right? So I think we can construct envelopes by multiplying the sound waves we want for sound by the step functions. I think that should create an envelope. Actually, maybe let's try that like real quick and just see if that's how that actually works. Documentation says to try driving it with the low frequency saw. So let's try that. Why does it hate that? low pass filter that's modulating in order to just hear it better. Okay, yeah, so you actually can hear that, the rises and the falls there. Okay, so you really can construct envelopes just through multiplication. Now this doesn't sound great because it's since it's doing sudden changes, it's popping, right? So there's got to be a way to like smoothly do this so you can do the audio synthesis in a way that doesn't sound wrong. But so this is still kind of cool, and feel like I'm at least getting better intuition for how this works. But yeah, this is cool. This is interesting. I feel like I'm still like a baby playing with toys here, but yeah, I think I'll leave it here because we're at the 20-minute mark, and we'll come back and we'll keep doing more Punctual next time. Till then, take care.